Students, a pleasant morning to all of you. We were reading the chapter The Silver Arrow, and we had read almost half the chapter where the sheriff was trying to capture Robin Hood. So I continue reading it. On the day of the contest, children, here we're talking about the contest, which was the sheriff's secret plan to catch Robin Hood. The sheriff stood looking for the merry men. Merry men were the people who were living with the Robin Hood in the jungle. These merry men were actually the target of the sheriff, but there was no sign of them. The sheriff had expected all of them to be in the forest for the tournament, but no one was there. Finally, the chief officer said, "We must begin the match now. The people are getting impatient." People, those who had come there for the contest, were getting impatient because the contest was not started yet. The sheriff was disappointed and his plan had failed. This contest was purposely laid down to capture Robin Hood, but he had not turned up. But he started the contest anyway. The contest was started. Many people had come to watch the contest. They all cheered when an arrow hit close to the target. Everyone kept expecting Robin Hood to show up. Some archers wore red, others wore blue. There were archers in black, brown, and even purple. But no one wore green. Actually, green was the color of the Robin Hood's team. Soon there were only two archers left. One wore red and the other wore blue. They were both very good. The spectators grew more excited. Since the tournament was coming to an end, these were the last two archers left. They were both very good. So the spectators grew more excited as to what is going to happen next. The spectators means the people who were watching the tournament. Some shouted, "Bravo, Blue Jacket," while others exclaimed, "Go, Red Jacket." This is the way they were trying to cheer up the two contestants left. Finally, the man in the red jacket won the contest. The man who was wearing the red jacket was the winner. The people cheered loudly as he went to receive his prize from the sheriff. As the sheriff had promised a silver arrow, he gave away the prize to the winner. The sheriff was angry. He was very angry because he was not able to capture Robin Hood. "You are lucky that Robin Hood and his merry men were too afraid to come here. You have won only because those cowards are not here," he mocked. Mocked means said in the way of making fun of someone. The sheriff exclaimed. He told that to the man with the red jacket that he was only able to win because Robin Hood had and his merry men had not turned up for the cowards. He also gave them the title of cowards. Cowards means those who are not brave. The man in the red jacket accepted the silver arrow humbly from the sheriff. Then, turning to the sheriff's guard, he said, "Since the sheriff says there is someone better than I am, I will shoot this arrow as far as I can." The man with the arrow, the man who won the prize, the silver arrow, exclaimed that since the sheriff had told that there was someone else who was a better archer than me, he would shoot the arrow as far as it can go. The finder may keep it. The person who finds the arrow may be the owner of this arrow now. As soon as he had shot the arrow, all the sheriff's greedy guards. Since the sheriff was not good, his guards were also greedy. They ran off, leaving the sheriff alone with 2 archers. The sheriff was left alone with his 2 archers. Rest with the 2 archers who were there for the contest. Rest everyone ran to the forest in order to catch the silver arrow. The sheriff was turned to leave. I'm extremely sorry. The sheriff was turning to leave when the man in the blue jacket stepped forward and tied his hands. His hands were tied because the people who could rescue him had already ran after the silver arrow. So the 2 people who were left behind came towards him and they tied his hands. At the same time, the man who had won the arrow threw off his red jacket. He was wearing a red jacket over the other one. He removed his red jacket and revealed his green outfit. Actually, he was wearing a green jacket and green outfit under the red jacket. Robin Hood and his merry men took the sheriff as their prisoner and went away to Sherwood Forest. They took the sheriff. They tied his hands and they took him to the jungle. The Sherwood Forest. You are worth many silver arrows, sheriff. You are worth many silver arrows means you can get many silver arrows. You should get many silver arrows, sheriff. I'll get my reward from the king when he returns, said Robin Hood. The Robin Hood was very confident that the king is a good man. He shall join him whenever he comes back. So the sheriff was punished by Robin Hood and his men because of his bad deeds. And this is how sheriff was caught in his own trap laid down in order to catch Robin Hood. So this was the story, children, about the silver arrow. I conclude the chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.